Fandoms Anonymous.
What's going on, everybody? This is Fandoms Anonymous. This is Malcolm here today. I'm doing something a little bit different. I have been in the Power Rangers hype. I have been in the Avengers, and I've been in the Marvel hype, the DC hype, whatever you call it in the sci-fi universe. But I'm taking a little different spin. Like I told you guys from the beginning, we're going to talk about all different type of things on this channel, different type of movies, different type of genres. But today, I'm going to take the time to talk about the movie Going in Style. I had the awesome opportunity, thanks to AMC Premiere Rewards, to go check out the screening of Going in Style. Now, it doesn't come out until April 7th at theaters. So if you haven't got your tickets, if you want to know if it's in your area, go ahead and take it out, because I'm going to tell you, man, this movie is amazing. I loved it from beginning to end. First, I have to say, hats off. Literally, hats off to my main man, JD, Mr. Zach Braff. Zach, you did an amazing job on this movie. I've seen your Instagram posts where you were doing the filming and you were doing the directing and everything that was being brought together. But man, this movie to me was one of the most hilarious movies, and it was a short movie. That's the thing about it. It wasn't very long, but the good thing about short movies are when they're straightforward and to the point, and you're able to grasp what's going on and able to understand it at the same time. So Zach, hats off for you for directing this film, man. I loved every last bit of it. But it stars Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine, and Alan Arkin. You also have Matt Dillon, Kenan Thompson, and Christopher Lloyd. And we know Christopher Lloyd from Back to the Future movies. We know Kenan Thompson from the Kenan and Kel shows, and now he's big time on Saturday Night Live. But we know Michael Freeman. Of course, we know Morgan Freeman and Michael Caine and Matt Dillon and Alan Arkin. All amazing actors in their own right. But it had heart. It was a movie with heart, even though they were robbing a bank. we have to realize that they were robbing a bank. But it had heart. They had a motive. It was one of those things that if this was to happen in real life in today's age, and you see the criminals, if you saw these three older gentlemen on TV, they're being arraigned or getting ready to be sentenced for this crime of robbing a bank. If they got caught, you would feel the heart for them and what they were trying to do. You have Morgan Freeman, who wants to spend more time with his family because he feels like he doesn't have much time left here on Earth due to his kidney issues. You have Michael Caine, who's the bank that they're robbing is about to take his house, take his possessions. You have Alan Arkin's character, who lives with Morgan Freeman, and he's always, he's having money woes. They're all having money issues. They hang out at the lodge weekly or daily. The three old gentlemen, just like you might see your regular old gentleman having coffee at your local Crystals or your McDonald's. Those are those guys. Those are those guys who have lived their life, and they want to know what's next. They want to be able to understand what's next for them, what's going to happen. So it's just the total premise of the movie, and I don't want to give away too many spoilers. I'm not, because I know this movie hasn't dropped yet, but the total premise of them wanting to rob the bank for the reasons that they wanted to, you felt for them. You understood their qualms about everything, their qualms about life, and how they wanted to make a change. I will say that this plan that they had was so intricate and so followed through. It makes you wonder. Not makes you wonder. It shows you that old people have sense. They've been here longer, and even though they had some help from Jesus at the pet shop, their plan was so intricate and so lined up. Then you bring Matt Dillon in, and Matt Dillon has been in a lot of different things, but I fell in love with Matt Dillon when he played the lead role on I cannot think of the name of the show right now, Wayward Pines on Fox. I fell in love with Matt Dillon and loved the role that he played. He always plays a good role when it comes to law enforcement, and he came in with an iron fist, like, these guys are up to something. I'm going to figure it out. Loved him in it as well. Christopher Lloyd, hilarious throughout the entire movie. He played the kooky old guy who sometimes really didn't know what was going on, but he was there in spirit. He was there in spirit. But just the details they had in this robbery, from the alibi of the Alan Arkin's character in the bathroom for an hour, or Morgan Freeman's character, in the and I know I said I was giving you spoilers, but when you watch the movie, you'll understand. I'm gonna keep it real limited. They had an alibi to keep them from getting caught, and it's all about that little girl at the bank. That little girl at the bank was the deciding factor in everything, and she was just so precious and so cute, and she really drove the movie home. So Zach Braff, again, man, hats off to you, man, because to me this was an amazing movie. I really enjoyed it. Me and my friend, we went to go see it. We thoroughly enjoyed this movie. It was funny. It had an awesome sense of humor. It had a sense of heart. Compassion. You felt compassion for the guys. I know my grandfathers, they've passed on, and it made me think about them. What if they were at living at this point in their life? If they were still living, wondering what's next for me. I'm here. I'm home. I'm not working. Living off of social security checks and things of that nature. So it touched home with me there. It touched home with me there, especially with Morgan Freeman's character, the love he had for his granddaughter. It reminded me of the love that my granddad had for me and how our relationship was. And I just really enjoyed this movie. It was very, very, very good. From beginning to end. I have nothing negative to say about this movie. Although the fact that it was short, but it wasn't meant to be long at all in either way. Either way, it wasn't meant to be long. Especially the grocery store scene. Oh man, hilarious. It was hilarious how they plotted that out, trying to rob the grocery store. But again, Zach Braff, Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine, Alan Arkin, Matt Dillon, Kenan Thompson, Christopher Lloyd, my hats are off to you for an amazing movie that you guys put out. I enjoyed every last bit of it. If you guys don't know who we are Fandoms Anonymous. That's FANDOMS ANONYMOUS. We're all over social media. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram as well. Zach Braff, I know you're heavy on Instagram, so definitely going to tag you in this. We're on Instagram at fandoms_anonymous17. We're on Twitter at anonymous_fan17. We're on Facebook and YouTube at Fandoms, not at Fandoms Anonymous, but it's Fandoms Anonymous. You can find our Facebook group, and you can like our Facebook page, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel where this video is. So, guys, if there is anything else, thank you for watching. Please go see Going in Style when it comes in theaters April 7th. Have a good one.